Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what people see um in Quinn as far as being fans of her. I really don't understand it. This woman acts so damn childish. It's like she's in high school or something. She comes up to Eric and they're talking about how, divorce is going to be amicable and you got the ring and everything like that. Like it's going to be good. We don't really need the lawyers really too much. Like we're good. We're in a good place. I'm with somebody I want to be with. You're with somebody that you want to be with. So everything is all good in the hood pretty much. Of course it's not. Because for some odd reason, even though she cheated first, okay, let's be very clear. Okay, I know Eric has cheated with many women over the years, blah, 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 blah. We're not talking about that. We're talking about these two people and how she cheated on him first. Okay? And she has the audacity to sit there and say, but you're choosing Donna over me? Really? You're choosing Donna over me? What is this chick 7? Why does it matter? You literally wanted to be with Carter the entire time. Okay? You literally even admitted to him, yeah, I'm in love with her. I'm in love with him. So the fact that she's coming at him with this, oh, I can't believe you're picking Donna over me. I can't believe he actually decided to be with you in the first place, but here we are. So she continues to act like the mean high school girl that she is. And he's like, you know what, listen, let's not, we had a good thing. Let's not tarnish that by, making this divorce any harder than it needs to be. He saw Wyatt and, she says, no, Wyatt knows everything. So he's like, yo, I'm just gonna, because you are making this whole area, this whole energy negative as hell. I'm good. So he walks off. Wyatt is like, what the hell are you doing? You're with the man that you want to be with. What is the problem? Because he chose Donna over me. And, she walks around with honey and stuff. I was like, well, maybe if you actually walked around with a little honey of your own and started doing a little role play, we wouldn't be in this situation. Okay, let's be very clear. Very, very, very clear. Okay? The fact of the matter is, um, Donna got the magic. Okay? Donna was able to give him an erection. Okay? And you weren't able to do that. So you can sit there and be mad and pound sand and all the other crap that you want, but at the end of the day, you weren't enough woman for him. Okay? Point blank, period. That is the truth of the matter, and I'm standing by that 100%. And besides, Wyatt was like, listen, you're with somebody who you want to be with. You're happy. Don't screw that up. Don't give her that time of day, that energy to sit there. Don't do that. Don't mess up your relationship. You're in a good place right now. You're happy. Shut up and accept it, pretty much. But of course Quinn can't do that. Of course she can't do that. Because as old as this woman is, she still is immature as F. Okay? Now you got Pam and you got, I forgot the hell this guy's name, security guard or the janitor, whatever the hell you want to sit there and call him, or the minister at this point. Charlie. So all sitting there happy that Donna's back and the witch is practically dead, or she's not going to be a permanent fixture in Eric's life anymore. And hell, even Pam gives some office supplies and everything like that, and got her some honey. Got her some honey. Eric comes in there and, they're basically like, you did a good job hiring her back, being with her, as opposed to that annoying ass, immature, mean spirited little girl named Quinn. You did a good job. We're happy about it. So they leave. Eric comes in, they talk for a little bit, And they talk about Quinn, and Erica's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not going to be a problem," and yada yada yada. So after he leaves, he got a meeting. He's like, "I'm gonna make sure I spend some time with you." Not like when I was married to that thing and I couldn't wait to get away from her. I'm gonna spend time with you. So he leaves. Quinn comes in. She's all like, "Oh, I can't believe he, you know, like he chose you over me and blah blah blah," and he's just really getting in her face. I'm like, "What are you gonna do? You gonna fight her or something? Is this what we're doing? We're in high school now. Like this is the route that we're gonna sit there and take, sweetheart? Really?" So she gets up in the face and she starts, commenting mean things and blah 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 blah, and then I guess she goes on her merry way or wherever the hell she's going. So that's gonna be fun to sit there and deal with that annoying ass woman. But I think, oh no, I think it was before. Um, when Donna and Eric was hugging and holding each other and stuff like that, and Quinn walked in, she stopped, like she got all upset, and I'm like, hell, I remember why it was like you came out ahead in the situation because now you with somebody who you actually want to be with, who actually wants to be with you. Let's be very clear. You got Grandpa versus Carter. Okay, it's not really a hard choice. So why is this woman freezing like, oh, I can't believe he's actually snipped and kissing her. Who does she think she is kissing my husband? Seriously? Like, really? Because she said that a couple of times. And it's just so. Mm. So that happens, and of course, Brooke doesn't remember. It sounds familiar as far as the name, but um, it doesn't ring enough of a bell. And of course, they just stand. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to go get my breakfast at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because apparently that's what time I decided that breakfast was, because reasons. So annoying when I actually have a plan of trying to wake up early and get things done early, and it's like, oh, cool. What time do you wake up? 12:45, and decide to get breakfast, and still calling it breakfast is my reason. Anyway, where the hell am I going with this? Oh, so as I'm walking in, and I see Brooke and Ridge, my deli or whatever, and I'm looking, and I'm like, why do I look like I'm gonna be so disappointed by this episode? Like nothing really changed. Because I just saw Brooke and Ridge at the same place, at the same part, look like they have the same conversation. I couldn't hear. And of course, I see Finn and Sheila talking, and I'm just like, yep, I'm really looking forward to watching this episode later on today. I don't know, it's something about it just seems so exactly the same. Like I didn't miss a beat from yesterday. Oh yeah. So speaking of, oh yeah, they didn't really do anything, and Baker was there, and nothing really got stopped, and he just sat there and complained about Sheila being on the skate and on the loose, and blah 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 blah. Nothing really changed from yesterday. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Um, so what else happened? What else happened? Then I feel like you're starting to overplay a hand. Okay. Start giving demands, and you're like, oh, I want to sit there and see Steffi, call Steffi. Now, first, you got Mike is all like, I can't believe that I guess Sheila works her magic a little bit because Mike is like, "Yo, what am I doing? I'm gonna get arrested. I'm doing all this, and like, what's going on? Like, this is insane. What am I doing this for?" The minute Sheila starts putting her hands on his shoulder, he's all like, "Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing this for." And he's pretty much confessing his love to her because he's been simping for her since I don't know how long she's been on this show, but I imagine it's like the 80s or 70s. So he's he's been stepping for it for a while, so he's confessing his love. And at this point, Finn's like he starts making a bunch of noise, I guess, to get her away and get him away. I have no idea. There was a reason why he did it. I just have no idea why. It's just making noise like ma. Ah. I know I can do that long with a straight face. But he starts making all these sounds and moaning and everything like that. So she was like, all right, get the list, get your ass going. Goes back, starts talking to Finn, and Finn again is overplaying his hand. I need medicine. I need to sit there and see my child and my wife, and you try to kill me, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And she was like, no, 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 no. Now I'm sitting there looking at this whole situation, like, so clearly. Now I don't think that he remembers that Sheila shot Stefan, just that he got shot. But even with that being said, the fact of the matter is, all the pieces are still there. Okay, you got Allie, you got Steffi being with Sheila in a dark alley. Those things never end well. I think we're gonna know the whole Batman reference I'm gonna use, but the point is, they don't end well. And you would sit there and think that Finn, you know, probably isn't in his best interest to really rile her up and just get her all agitated by giving demands and things of that nature. But of course, he's doing it. She's getting all mad. She's like, no, 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 no. You're not going to go anywhere. And then towards the end, he's still arguing with her. No, I want to see her now. I want to call her. Give me a phone. I want to call her right now. Like, right now. I'm like, bro, you're not even in a position strength-wise to do anything. Okay? What are you going to do? You going to overpower her? Like, seriously, what are you going to do? I don't understand that. And it's like, I know there's a reason for it. I, I, I just think it's a really stupid one, whatever it is. And that's pretty much more or less where it ends off at. Oh, this episode was something. It was definitely something, but I gotta admit, it did give me something to talk about because when I first saw it, when I got breakfast at 1 in the afternoon for some odd reason, I looked at that and was like just looking at it, I was like, what in the hell am I actually going to sit there and talk about? But of course, whenever Quinn opens her mouth and starts complaining about Donna, well, that gives me at least a good 5 to 7 minutes to sit there and talk about something. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video.